Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Muhammad Hidayat bin Osman. Through the discussion in this video, our group will implement the waste pollution awareness campaign with the theme Protect Our Nature. The purpose of the awareness is to deliver about the waste pollution to the community that we should be aware and concerned about environmental concerns and to enhance community awareness and provide exposure. Just imagine if it left untreated, the large amount of waste generated affects the environment in multiple ways. For example, its contribution to the worsening climate crisis, its negative impact on wildlife and natural environment, and its detriment to our very own public health. As a result, each individual should avoid depositing common garbage in a public or unreserved area. It is our obligation to maintain and preserve the ecosystem. It is critical to keep a space clean in order to preserve one's health, safety and comfort. Hopefully, this video will give us awareness of this negative effect to our daily life, so that we can aware and concerned about our environment. Learn to solution, not to pollution. Thank you.
What is land pollution? Land pollution refers to the destruction of the Earth's land surfaces, both above and below ground level. The reason is the build-up of solid and liquid waste products, which pollute groundwater and soil. The higher the soil permeability, the greater the risk of land pollution. When garbage, compost, and other pollutants are put on the earth, they contaminate or pollute it. Human activities such as trash and garbage sweeps, ashore from boats, oil rigs, and sewage treatment facilities contribute to land contamination. Land pollution causes. Soil pollution is a type of land contamination in which the top layer of the soil is damaged. Chemical fertilizer overuse, soil deterioration caused by running water, and various pest control techniques, among the other factors, contribute to the loss of agricultural land, forest cover, and grazing pastures. For the agricultural activities, animal production decouples from agricultural production, leading normal nutrient cycles between plants, soil, and animals to be badly disturbed, resulting in the extensive usage of synthetic herbicides, insecticides, bactericides, and fertilizers, all of which contribute to pollution. Mining activities. Mining has the ability to contaminate the air and water supplies, harm biodiversity and ecosystems, and change natural landscapes indefinitely. Mining has a negative impact on the environment by destroying ecosystems, causing soil erosion, and contaminating surface water, groundwater, and soil. And next, for the nuclear waste. Radioactive waste from nuclear research stations and power facilities, as well as radioactive fallout from nuclear explosions, pollute the land. Because radioactive elements have a long half-life, they can remain for lengthy periods of time.
Assalamualaikum Sir Sharizat. My name is Tengku Amirul Aswad. Today, I would like to talk about solid waste. Solid waste can be hazardous or non-hazardous and is generated by many sources including residential, commercial, and industrial. Municipal solid waste is regulated by the provinces and territories and managed by the waste management industry under contract to municipal or regional authorities. Used packaging, food scraps, old computers, and newspapers generated by business and household activities are all examples of municipal solid waste. Solid waste can impact the environment in various ways, depending on how it is managed. For example, waste disposal may contribute to soil and water contamination, while toxic gas produced by open burning of plastic and trash leads to health problems. Next, burning trash can cause long-term health problems. The toxic chemicals released during burning include nitrogen oxide, sulfur dioxide, volatile organic chemicals, and polycyclic organic matter. Burning plastic also releases heavy metals and toxic chemicals such as dioxin. People exposed to these air pollutants can experience eye and nose irritation, difficulty breathing, and coughing. Other health problems aggravated by burning include lung infections, pneumonia, and allergies. This open burning of solid waste gives huge impact on health and also environment. That's all from me, sir. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Sir Sharizad. My name is Muhammad Faiz Nariman and I will be presented the last part of type of waste pollution. What is hazardous waste? Hazardous waste are those that may contain toxic substance generated from industrial, hospital, and some types of household waste. This waste could be corrosive, inflammable, explosive, or react when exposed to other material. Some hazardous waste are highly toxic to environment, including humans, animals, and plants. There are three types of hazardous waste, which is first, chemical waste, second, elemental waste, and third, radioactive waste. First, what is chemical waste? Chemical waste, such as dioxins, have the characteristic that they can be made non-hazardous by chemical destruction using methods such as incinerations. Biological waste are a type of chemical waste. Destruction is the sustainable approach to chemical waste management. Second, elemental waste. Elemental waste, such as the heavy metals like lead and arsenic, remains toxic forever. Mankind mines these elements and then often discard them into the biosphere. In the biosphere, they build up and can poison man. Elemental waste can be disposed of by placing them in deep geological repositories like mines, where they will be isolated from humans and the environment. This is the reverse of the mining process. The last part of hazardous waste, which is radioactive waste. Radioactive waste contains radioactive isotopes that decay to non-radioactive isotopes over time. In the process of decay, these waste emit alpha, beta, neutron, or gamma radiation, which can destroy biological tissues. Proper disposal is to isolate radioactive waste from humans and the environment until the radionuclides in the waste have decayed to safe levels. Thank you so much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Syamuddin bin Jamaludin. Okay, one of the impact of the pollution is it will affect to the wildlife. Okay, ecosystem vary widely from location to location. However, one of the most outsized consequences of our global waste problem manifests itself in relation to our marine life and waterways. It will affect the people who depend on the ocean for their livelihoods. They cannot distinguish between what is or isn't food. They consume the trash, which result in death because the aquatic animal, as scientists have also found many plastic fragments in over 1,000 species. Due to ingestion of trash or plastics, starvation is usually the next step because some species does not have high adhesive level in their stomach to break down the object that they ingest. There are some animals that do, but plastic fragments have been known to be able to last 100 years. When it comes to biodiversity, our waste problem is severely plaguing the health of the world species. Thank you.
The impact of waste pollution is climate change. The way we dispose of waste is troubling. What is worse, in this decade alone, it would seem that waste disposal has become more careless. What we have failed to do is to put into action the ideas we believe will help us mitigate or adapt to climate change. Case in point, the trash that is dumped in landfills releases methane gas. Taken one step further, open landfills were found to represent 91% of all landfill methane emissions. The burning of large open piles of trash in various parts of the world emits dangerous levels of carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas that is heating up our planet. Researchers have calculated that approximately 40% of the world's trash is burned in this fashion, posing large-scale risk to both our atmosphere and the people that live near these burning sites. Next, the impact to waste pollution is public health. Human health is at risk, though our inaction. we keep producing large amounts of trash. We do not dispose of it correctly, and in the end that will be our downfall, as it is for the environment and wildlife in the ecosystems we all share. We cannot prevent or promote longevity with how we treat our earth. The more emission that we produce due to how much trash we generate affect us long term. One can develop diseases such as asthma, birth defects, cancer, cardiovascular disease, childhood cancer, infection diseases, and low birth weight. Bacteria, vermin, and insects can also be added to the problem that trash causes.
Okay, continuing on to the first point, which is installing smart waste bin to the community. Firstly, a smart waste bin compresses trash to increase its capacity up to 150% more than a normal trash can, depending on what is being recycled. Secondly, it's very eco-friendly, whereby solar charging, stern and battery extension is installed, so not very much maintenance needs to be done. The most important thing is whenever the trash can is about 70 to 90% full, a notification will be given to the proper people involved for them to pick up the trash can. Okay, for the second point, basically is community patrol and tip boxes. So, community patrol and tip boxes makes the community get more involved in the green initiative. Not only that, it makes them more committed to the green initiative. With community patrols and tip boxes, it mitigates illegal dumping and accumulation of trash in parks and home area by reports. And also that, tip boxes are anonymous, meaning people are more likely to report whenever there are illegal dumping or trash littering from people. And the most important point is it teaches the younger generation of consequences of illegal dumping and littering, and even can promote the younger generation to be more involved in the community.
As for recommendation, it is crucial for us as a community to educate people around us to find another substitute for harmful materials such as plastic, because plastic is known as the number one factor of pollution in the ocean. Other than that, we also have to spread awareness on people to reduce the amount of plastic that is being used every single day. The next recommendation is shop eco-friendly with reusable bags. As for example, when shopping for groceries, it is recommended to use a reusable bag. By doing this can help significantly in reducing the number of plastic bags that is collecting in our landfills.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Muhammad Hidayat bin Osman. Waste can cause pollution on land, water and air. There are three types of waste: solid waste, liquid waste and gaseous waste. These three types of waste should be managed separately and carefully so that it does not harm our environment. The number of waste increase due to the high population. More the people, more the waste. Proper management of waste is important to reduce pollution. Waste management is collection, transportation and disposal of garbage, sewage and other product waste. Waste management is the process of treating solid waste and offer variety of solution for recycling items that don't belong to the trash. It is about how garbage can be used as a valuable resource. That's all from me. Thank you.
For the reflections, environmental awareness is a critical component of our daily life. To ensure the planet's long-term viability, everyone must commit to becoming more ecologically conscious. Degradation of the environment is harmful and jeopardizes the long-term health and security of animals, plants, and humans. The significance of environmental education. Environmental education educates people about the current state of the environment and its possibilities for the future. It teaches individuals to investigate all environmental issues and to engage in sensible environmental preservation practices.
Humans have a moral obligation to protect the environment and promote the sustainable development of the planet for future generations. Environmental degradation is detrimental and is jeopardizing the long-term health and security of animals, plants, and humans. Now, more than ever, it is important that we understand the impact of our actions have in the environment. In order to become more environmentally aware, we also need to take measures to protect the planet and hopefully undo some of the damage already caused by human activity. As we are all responsible for damaging the environment, it is important for everyone to improve their awareness of the surrounding. It is especially imperative to teach future generations about the importance of green awareness to ensure that the lives of future generations are secure. As things stand, it's the future generations that will be most affected by our actions. Therefore, we must equip our future generations with the necessary tools to behave in a responsible and informed way towards the environment. That's all from me, sir. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Sir Sharizad, and my name is Muhammad Faiz Nuriman, and I will be give my reflection to our topic, which is waste pollution. When pollution was beginning to be talked about, it was recognized as a huge threat to human health and the surrounding natural resources. Because of that, most people seem to only talk about air pollution only, but in my known understanding, there are several types of waste pollution which we can identify, such as I said earlier, air pollution, also water pollution, land pollution, and hazardous waste pollution, which is involved in chemical reaction. Now, this type of waste pollution will surely endanger our species like humans, plants, and also animals. Yes, animals. So, I think this type of pollution must be contained together with government and the community, so that we can prevent the pollution from continue give effect to our health, to our earth. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, in my opinion, I think that waste pollution is not good. It is because it will affecting our health and also the cleanliness of the surrounding area and environment. The environment will become dirty and smelly. So I hope that we will together clean up the environment and also say no to the waste pollution. Thank you.
Garbage like plastic is a difficult material to be disposed of and take a long time, up to hundreds of years, to rot depending on the material used in its manufacture. The danger is plastic when burned will release toxic gases that can pollute the air and affect health to human as well as other ecological life. Therefore, we have conducted an awareness project on waste pollution and as an initial step to foster the attitude of reducing waste disposal in society. We hope that this small effort can help to some extent save the earth.
Okay, so based on what I've learned, so basically I understand more green initiative. Along with that, I have learned more about type of waste disposal. So the most important thing is the realization that there are so many types of waste we generate as human beings that we don't know is actually harming the environment. And so I've learned to avoid burning, illegal dumping, and so on, just to help the environment in its conservation.
With the completion of this project, we as a group know the importance of protecting our nature, because it is crucial for us as a human in protecting our nature so that we can live a healthy and sustainable life.